This is why video games are addicting. Take a look at these cubes. They're increasing in value as they go through. Little scrubbers here, a little washer, scrubber, and then dryers, and then this thingy, and then they all go into here. They get munched together, and they come out as a bigger block. And you look in the bottom right corner here, you see your money building up. Now imagine this is your bank account. In fact, that is the exact effect that this game has on your brain. In fact, every game has this effect on your brain, especially when money is involved. At least for me, those are usually my favorite games where you rob stuff, you know, like GTA and Payday 3 or Payday 2, whichever one of those you prefer. They provide a sense of accomplishment effectively. But why do I still play them, you may ask? Because they're fun. I'm sorry, you can say they're not fun all you want to, because if you're not really like smiling while you play them. And honestly, they can be used productively, like I'm doing right now. I'm recording a video that people will watch and they will enjoy and hopefully give me their money. Please give me your money. Join the Patreon. I am broke. I need to buy an Uber. Please get me out of this heck hole. I've been at kind of a loss on recently what to do, just in general. Like I finished my book, but yeah, go read that, please. But I'm still kind of like working on it, so I'm constantly updating the ebook and the free version that you can read from. Because I mean, yeah, I've literally read that this is the best way to sell a book is you literally just give it for free, and if people like it enough, they'll just buy it. And I finally got it set up in a link tree, and what I can do is I can put the link tree on a QR code and put that out. Basically, put flyers up around my town. I don't know. I might have to get a permit for that. I'm not 100% sure. And I'll have to make sure the book is 100% ready to be seen by like people kind of just walking around. Like it's probably more likely to be seen on like a flyer than it is on some freaking website, because people like to scan QR cards. I find that whenever I see a QR code, I just like to scan it no matter what the frick it is. And maybe some people will see my book and they'll like it and they'll read it. I don't know. It's actually for free on Smashwords right now. So I guess if you go out and get it on there, it will promote it on Smashwords. But anyway, like I was saying before, video games provide a false sense of accomplishment, but that's not entirely a bad thing. They are designed for men, but lots of women play them too. And honestly, it's probably more acceptable for women to be playing them, even though it's more of a masculine hobby. And I heard that recently gamer girls are a red flag, but I have not had that much experience to really comment on that. I mean, my experience has been good so far, at least from what I know. Gosh, I hope they have been. And come at me if you want. In my personal opinion, it's more acceptable for women to play video games. It's not entirely bad for men to play them. But women, like, you know, at least they don't really have to. They should not. At least this is purely my opinion. They should not have to worry that much about making money. That should be the man's job. They can go. Please don't get me wrong. Creativity is my passion. That's my drive. So if a woman wants to go be creative, I know personally no one that's like that she wants to do games and has a YouTube channel. That's perfectly fine, because that's if you're having fun doing it, it's not really work. I'm personally against anyone getting a 9-to-5 job, but then again, someone's got to work the hospitals and the courts. Someone's got to do that stuff. And that's not everyone. Not everyone's driven for that, you know. Basically, don't get a 9-to-5 unless, like, you're, I guess, like, actually want to. Don't feel like you have to, unless it's, like, an absolute emergency. Like, your parent is dying or something, you have to get, like, money, like, really, really fast. Like, honestly, I've personally never worked a 9-to-5 in my life. That's just a little secret about me. You know, I know, into the freaking world. I've never worked a 9-to-5 in my life. But you gotta think long term. That's so short term. You can't work that 9-to-5 for your entire life. I mean, some people can, and some people are totally fine with it because they see it as like, it's just what they were meant to do. It's just what they were put on this earth to do. And no, that's not your excuse to start an OnlyFans or Fansly or sell feet pics. You know who you are. I got my little worker here. See, this is what's so neat. And then the value goes up. All these different ways that the stuff goes, and you just think like, what exactly are you making here? Then what is this stuff going to? That's just the author part of me, honestly. What in the world? What? He's running after a burger. I feel like this is, who's gonna carry the boat? Yes, who's gonna carry the boat? Who's gonna carry the boats? Come on, you gotta get that burger. Get that burger, man. Come on, you gotta get that burger. I feel like this is like a metaphor for what I'm talking about. Like maybe this is what video games are. You're running towards something but not getting it. And reaching out and grabbing it is effectively uploading to YouTube, recording yourself playing that game, being entertaining, and uploading it to YouTube. And that's reaching out and grabbing the burger. But if you don't do that, you're just running on this treadmill. Then again, you could also have something going on the side. So this guy's got his hand stuck out and he's typing on a keyboard. I don't know where this is coming from. I swear, I do not know where this is coming from. What the frick? I'm looking for metaphors. Ooh, there's pumpkins are done. Think about like reaping the dangle seeds, man. Dangle reaping before you dangle sow. You dangle reap what you dangle sow, man. I don't know. I'm out of metaphors. Maybe I'll get some more as I build this. I don't know. It's honestly probably a lot easier for me to just record the commentary as I play this instead of doing the stupid post commentary thing that I do. Like I would probably be able to get videos like this out much faster, and I'd actually know what to cut out because I'd actually be talking about something of substance instead of just random commentary, which honestly, this is probably the best kind of content that someone can do. I was doing reaction content, but honestly, I just lost the drive for that. Like, and it's not even like I was only doing it to freaking build my brand and build my presence, but like maybe I'm just not built for that. And it's like I was trying to do the JonTron thing, like where I put like the clips of me saying something funny. I put like jokes. I put in jokes in post basically, which is how I was doing the SML reviews like entirely. But I quit doing that. I had one in the works, but I just took so long to freaking do it. I was like, screw this. Because like I started it, then I continued it like months later, and then I just quit on it. Because honestly, I just ran out of jokes to make. So I thought it'd just be better to do reaction videos. But then again, those probably are not long-term sustainable. Honestly, I really do not have a problem with reaction videos. I really, really do not. Unless they're like actually still like, you know, you just sitting there, you're not doing anything. Like I try my best to do stuff, especially in post. I've noticed that Fresh Cut Slim definitely does some of that. I'm trying to get my levels way up on that, but I don't know if I'm going to continue the reaction content. When honestly, I'm pretty decent at it, I think. Am I just blabbing now? I don't know. Yeah, like if you haven't clicked off already, thank you. Please give me your money so I can see this in the bottom right corner IRL. Like seriously, this is like seriously what it does. Like GTA, like the idea of just like, I don't know, developing a bunch of goods, then putting them in a van, then driving them somewhere, just really satisfying for some reason. That was the exact same with Red Dead Online, but Rockstar's people are just lazy. Then again, that's probably kind of an insult. Their Red Dead team is lazy. No, but seriously, they're working on GTA 6. Like they just have their priorities kind of okay, but they really could do more work on Red Dead Online, honestly. I feel like if I talk about stuff like this, it doesn't really matter what game I play. I can just, if I want to talk about something, I'll just talk about it. Wouldn't even have to worry about playing the current game. Just play something completely random. Or play some Minecraft, because a lot of these conversational videos have like Minecraft in the background. But then again, those are probably like commentary recorded in post. I'm recording this while playing the game, since this is not a very active game. I mean, this is my first time recording a video like this, so I don't know. I could make like a video on like the state of like the world next. Like freaking heck, I've been on TikTok, and I've just been seeing some bad stuff out there. Some bad stuff. There's some bad stuff going on. Like I left and it was like super like wacko, and I come back and it's just like 10 times worse. Like I swear China has to control that algorithm to wipe us out or something. But we're just getting we're getting too much here. We're getting too political, bro. I really got to work on saying things of more substance, because I feel like I just blab a lot, honestly. Even when I stream, I just got to talk about something of substance. Like I can have ChatGPT generate like a bunch of topics for me to talk about, and then, you know, I'll just talk about those for the stream. Keep people engaged that way, instead of just jamming to music and bobbing my head. I don't have freaking face cam on because I thought it would look weird, honestly, and like, honestly, the money's in the corner, so I kind of wanted to show that. But I mean, just come on. You got to tell me that is an super engaging part of this game. Like there's like it's one of the functions of this game. It's like a soul sucker or something. Like it'll take the soul out of like, it'll either give you like a bonus or a reduction. I guess it's kind of like asking your boss for a promotion. If he's an a-hole and he declines it, he'll take it from you. Or, you know, if you talk to someone for, you know, weeks. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. She might be watching. I'm not gonna do that to her. I've definitely figured out a thumbnail style, but I won't be able to do it with this video since I don't have face cam. Gym. There's a gym for 2 million. Dang. About to get ripped with that gym, bruh. That's another thing. Oh, shoot, I got a milli. Philly. Honestly, if you're afraid to show your face and you want to talk about something, then you just like record yourself playing a game and just go off and ramble and see if you can salvage anything from it. Or have at least have a topic in mind. Don't just ramble, just have a topic in mind. Come on, people. I really got to make more videos like this. And since it's like still like gameplay of stuff, I mean, I can gotta still get away with putting it on this channel, honestly. I guess it's got an award, a million cash award. Achievement, that's another thing. I've never been one to really get all the achievements. But I think I've definitely hunted for some achievements, possibly. So that's definitely like something that a lot of people do. That I remember my cousin asked me one time if I ever found myself just like hunting for achievements. I'm like, no, not really. I remember my dad, he would play Lego Marvel Superheroes. After a certain point, all the game, once we started, it was once we started getting the Lego games on Steam, because the Wii had gone out of basically style and they stopped making Lego games for it. We started getting them on Steam, and he would basically play, I mean, once I got to know the main story, he would basically just complete the entire character roster and basically just unlock everything. He was a completionist. And to be fair, honestly, he deserved to play video games. Like, he deserved to sit on his butt, because he had a job where he had to, like, he could just be called out at, like, at any moment to go work on someone's air conditioner or something. And it's just honestly, like, I mean, I'd say that would made him pretty active. Like, I was thinking about that, like, a few nights ago. Like, come on, like, dude deserved to sit down and play World of Warcraft. He deserved to grind World of Warcraft. I mean, he was already doing a job he was pretty much okay with. And apparently he had some stories too. I gotta really ask about that. See if there's any of those still sitting around. Like, seriously, there would be mornings where he would have to go at midnight. Sometimes he'd be out like I mean, of course he'd have work days, but sometimes he'd get called out in the middle of the night. And he would sleep at his computer chair. Yes, he would do that. My father was a gamer. Like, seriously, like I'm talking Mountain Dew and everything. Oh, there's 2 negatives right there. I think that's a very random thing right there. I feel like I kind of have a problem with like looking at the camera when I talk. So like when I record like a lot of video segments, I'll be looking at the screen, but I won't be looking at like the camera. Like, that's fine for like a face cam, but when I'm doing like a face only video, it's kind of causes problems. And it's like my camera's like right there above my image. So like, I guess if it was like over here to the side, it would be a lot better or something. I don't know. I used to have all kinds of ways I'd set up my camera, and then I just got like this backdrop right here that you see in my video, some of my videos, actually most of my videos and all my live streams, and that's basically just like that blocks out the light. I mainly got it to block out the light and all, but honestly, it's just a nice backdrop to begin with. I mean, you can't see it right now. You go to some of my other videos, you can see it. Honestly, this is probably the better kind of content. Like, you know, just play a game and then talk. I could do Streets of Rogue 2 and do this. Well, I don't know. Streets of Rogue 2 can get kind of hectic sometimes. But I'd say it can be kind of chill and play Streets of Rogue too and do this. Like, do YouTube. Like, it's probably the best thing you can do. It's still the best thing you can do right now. That's what Hamza said, and I say it still rings true. The YouTube creator economy has not been completely destroyed yet. There's really no walls on this. I just realized that. It's just all one. Yeah, there's no walls. That's like a first for a tycoon. I'm pretty sure every tycoon I've played has had walls. Like, this like type of authentic down-to-earth content is just like in right now. It's still kind of in. Like, I mean, there's going to be cuts in this video though, because like I'm not going to be saying anything for some of them. I'll just have to sit there and think for a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with awkward silence, but you know, this is a video, and you know, retention. You know, they dang old pop up a skibbity toilet on the screen or something. Retention editing is probably not going to be, if I'm going to do this kind of content, retention editing is probably not going to be what I'm going to be doing going forward. Definitely not. I did it in my last video, but I think I'm just going to do this. But you know, main topic of video, you know, money in the bottom right corner, that's fake money, but it definitely does the same dopamine. It's cheap dopamine. Oh, cheap dopamine. Pretty sure Hamza's got a lot of videos on that. I've been hearing about the more meditation. I thought it was kind of unbiblical to do that, but then there was like, depends on how you describe meditation. So I just went years not doing it, and I'm still not doing it. It's like this. I found one person that called it secular. It's actually a fairly new video. I think it was fairly new, from the Biblical Dream Interpreter. She said secular was like it was secular, transcendental, and then like biblical, which is like literally just reading the Bible and like focusing on it. Basically, that's what biblical meditation is, I'm pretty sure, along with prayer. And then transcendental is like the absence of the mind, which I thought was what Hamza would talk about, but no, I thought they were the same thing because articles would say they were the same thing. Then again, this lady's, I think she was saying something about a gut feeling being like a vision, a type of vision from God. And I recently learned that going with your gut is apparently unbiblical because there's a verse about like these men listen to their bellies or whatever. That might have something to do with gluttony, but I really don't know. So like, I don't know if that's 100% right, but I think it's definitely true that there's a difference between secular and transcendental meditation, because I've transcended. Oh crap, what did I just buy? Why is it going in the ground? $69 from the obelisk. Okay, that's nice one. Freaking nice one, my guy, bruh. Well, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the transcendental meditation and the secular is basically just mindfulness meditation, which I thought mindfulness meditation was basically the transcendental, but no, apparently it's a secular, which is biblical according to her, but I'm gonna have to think about it. And like, honestly, I don't even know if I'm reading the Bible every day, you know, sharing verses on the Discord, I don't know if I really need to worry that much about secular meditation. I mean, it might have definitely helped me in like a situation I went through, like freaking months ago, but that's, oh gosh, I'm still not ready to talk about that online. I almost did, but it was just so much freaking editing, dude. I mean, if I'm not careful, this is going to be just a whole bunch of editing, and it's never going to see the light of day. Please don't let me get into that. Please don't let me, okay, I'm getting into, okay, no, I'm not. And hopefully you're getting more out of this video, like from this part. Also, this is probably not new knowledge. I kind of answered the question a little bit sooner on, I guess. I think I'd be a lot better at storytelling on a YouTube video. I think I don't have to sit there. My only form of storytelling doesn't have to be in a book where I sit there for hours meticulously just staring at a blank page and editing and re-editing as I go. It's just freaking ridiculous, dude. Like, I feel like I could not like write a script for every video just because how I write. I just could not, because I just like, I'll freaking, before I send like a text message to somebody, depending on the situation, if it's like a very serious situation, I'll sit there in like a Google Doc and edit it. I find that actually helps me to actually eventually send the message, because there have been times before where I would just like look at the screen. Like there was this one, okay, I got another topic, but I'm gonna say I just figured out another topic for another video. Who's gonna carry the boat? Remember that. Who's gonna carry the boats? You know, you gotta hit that failure, bro. Like this guy, he's been going, actually he's not hit failure. He's never gonna hit failure. He's just gonna keep going. Like just imagine if one day you just couldn't hit failure and you're just going and you gotta train to failure, but you're just like panicking. That's how some exercises feel. Like you say, it would just take like 200 reps to get to true failure or something like that, and you're just like, But I personally, I work out at home. I can't really add weight constantly because I don't really have my own source of income right now, at least not a good one. 10.70, I got 10.75 million in the game though. Sheesh, I'm rich. Actually, no, I'm not. This is just all cheap fake dopamine. I don't even know if this video is going to do well. Hopefully it will, honestly. I feel like these kinds of videos do a lot better, honestly. I gotta edit the crap out of it, though. Hopefully you don't mind the cuts to the gameplay if this is the kind of, like, audience I'm getting, like the non-retention-adding audience. Which I can't say that's really a retention-adding because I'm not adding I'm not gonna be adding, like, a whole bunch of, like, effects, like pop a skibbity toilet up on the screen or something. Whatever the kids are into these days. I mean, honestly, I feel like as much as I know about a lot of stuff, I still feel like kind of old. Like an old soul living in a new world. However that song goes. What? Like, I really do feel a lot older, like a lot older than a lot of people my age. Like, I'm pretty sure I look older in the face. Like come on, like, holy crap. I better end this video here and go ahead and pop it in the editor. You know what? I'm gonna keep the outro. Yeah, I'm definitely. Come on, I'm definitely keeping the outro. I might eventually change the footage, but I'm keeping the outro. Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy. Goodbye, everyone. I remember